A parody of the premiere, all done with AI.
It's the gravy plane, the gravy plane.
This 2-minute video coming in the wake of Premier Doug Ford's decision to buy a $28.9 million jet and sell it under scandal.
It's my responsibility. I should have put the case forward a lot clearer than I did. So for that, I apologize.
Turns out buying that jet was wrong.
Days later, this protest song went viral, garnering attention at Queen's Park and racking up hundreds of thousands of views. And the source may surprise you.
I write the text, I write the scripts, I write the lyrics, and from there I use tools to generate the images, the music, and the videos.
Alex Huot is an Ontario native who currently lives in Switzerland. He stumbled upon the jet story and saw a moment he could capitalize on.
And I was like, this story is gonna kind of write itself. And I guess the person to write the story is me.
Scenes like this one, titled Etobicoke Meets Miami Vice, took 400 words to create, prompting AI to sketch out a Lego Doug Ford aboard an animated jet. Huot says it took a few hours, a couple of subscriptions, and one person with an understanding that scandal sells.
In the past, you needed a large team to build that, but now I think AI has enabled just the one person, could even be a teenager, who prompts probably a generative AI model with a couple of sentences of what they have in mind.
The video also highlights a changing landscape in Canadian politics, one that comes with heightened concerns.
The big concern with generative AI has been the authenticity of the content that's being generated. The ones with the animations and the animes and the Lego figures and all of that is obviously creative work, and people will realize immediately that this was either developed by someone who's really skilled at generating animations or someone who's really good with AI. However, on the other side, you have the deepfakes where people generate videos of, let's say, public figures.
This weekend, we have the Blue Jays, TFC, Tempo, Sporting Life 10K.
Recently, a group calling itself Integrity TO published a video featuring Toronto Mayor Olivia Chow.
So we've decided to close the DVP for the entire weekend.
That's not her voice, but an AI approximation. Integrity TO says it wasn't trying to trick anyone.
I think anybody with any degree of common sense would know that it's AI because it sounded nothing like her voice.
But deepfake tech could be used more maliciously. Even those who use AI to educate about politics are worried about the downsides.
It's certainly a concern, and I think that it's upon all of us to become educated with what's out there and how these techniques are being used, because it's not just people making political videos about the premier and his plane. It can be foreign interference and people trying to manipulate how we conduct our elections and how we perceive domestic political issues from the point of view of an adversarial power rather than just typical democratic participation among citizens within our own country.
At Queen's Park, the Ontario Liberals tabled a law to protect against just that, arguing that the next election could be heavily influenced by AI and there needs to be guardrails.
Basically, you can do just about anything, right? You can have anybody saying anything or doing anything. And what that does is, the real challenge is it breaks down trust, right? Like all of a sudden people don't know if what they're seeing is real.
The proposed law was eventually defeated by the Ford government.
What's on your phone, Doug?
Meanwhile, the author of the Gravy Plane video quickly followed it up with more parodies about the Ford government. Huot says the videos aren't sponsored or requested by any political party, but passion, he says, prevails.
I've had people in Ontario reaching out to me, telling me their stories right now in DM, asking for more videos. Politicians have started to follow me now, like they're just following my account. I've seen that. And yeah, I mean, I didn't expect it. And What's happened is that I've had somebody from an elected school board asked me if they could use the song in one of their meetings because the education funds have been cut. And so there's a piece of AI video that's gone from the screen to inside a meeting. And quite honestly, that's quite humbling for me.